Foresights TV. Let's have a quick look at what else is making news around the world. During a meeting in Tehran, Iranian Information and Communication Technology or ICT Minister Sayyid Sattar Hashemi and Saudi Ambassador to Iran Abdullah bin Saud Al Anzi stressed the importance of improving bilateral relations and cooperation in multiple sectors at a different level. The Iranian minister highlighted different areas for cooperation between the two countries, especially in ICT, adding the two countries could focus on cooperation in data transit. Trump has proposed Egypt and Jordan accepting an influx of Palestinian refugees from the war-torn Gaza Strip, referring to the vast destruction in the area caused by Israel's 15-month military campaign against Hamas as a demolition site. Trump declared it was time to clean out the whole thing. The US president suggested involving some of the Arab nations and building housing in a different location where the migrants could live in peace for a change. While Israel's Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu may be receptive to the proposal, Trump's suggestion is likely to be met with a hard no from the two US allies, Egypt and Jordan, and the Palestinians themselves, who fear Israel would never allow them to return. On Sunday, India commemorated the 76th Republic Day celebrations on Kartavya Path in New Delhi, showcasing the country's military strength and cultural heritage. The Republic Day parade began at 10:30 a.m. with President Draupadi Murmu taking the salute, while Prabowo Subianto, President of Indonesia, graced the occasion as the chief guest. For the first time, a 352-member marching and brand contingent from Indonesia participated in the parade. Parade Commander Lieutenant General Bhavish Kumar led the event, followed by Major General Sumit Mehta. Winners of the highest gallantry awards, including Paramveer Chakra and Ashok Chakra recipients, were part of the parade. Swarnim Bharat, Virasat or Vikas, Golden India, Heritage and Development was the theme for Republic Day 2025, celebrating India's ongoing progress and modernization while showcasing its rich cultural heritage. Republic Day marks the adoption of India's constitution and the country's transition to republic on January 26, 1950. India as a sovereign democratic republic marked 75 years of the constitution's enactment on Sunday. All of the revisions proposed by the ruling BJP-led NDA were approved by the Joint Parliamentary Committee looking into the Waqf Amendment Bill. This was carried out in the midst of every modification proposed by opponents. Following the meeting, Committee Chairman Jagadambika Pal assured reporters that the amendments made will improve and strengthen the law. At its meeting on Monday, the committee will go over the revisions clause by clause. The rupee dropped by 22 paise to 86.44 against the US dollar in early trade this morning, weighted down by the strength of the American currency in the overseas market and a muted trend in domestic equities. Forex traders stated that the Indian rupee gained on Friday but opened on a lower note today as Trump tariff uncertainty gained. On the occasion of the 76th Republic Day, the Rashtriya Rifles, Jammu and Kashmir Police and CRPF facilitated the peaceful unfurling of the tricolour for the first time in 35 years at Tral in Pulwama district of Jammu and Kashmir. Formerly a stronghold of terrorists and separatists, patriotic songs and Bharat Mata Ki Jai marked the celebrations with voices of over 1,000 participants reverberating on the historical day. Today, Union Home Minister Amit Shah will attend the Mahakumbh in Prayagraj, where he will take a holy dip in the Triveni Sangam, the sacred confluence of the Ganga, Yamuna and Saraswati rivers. Uttar Pradesh Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath will accompany the Home Minister during this significant ritual bath on the 15th day of the Mahakumbh. On Sunday, Aam Aadmi Party or AAP Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal has announced that Manish Sisodia will take on the role of Deputy Chief Minister again if the party wins the February 5th Assembly polls in Delhi. He made the announcement during a public meeting in the Jangpura constituency, from when Sisodia is contesting this time. Today, Telangana Chief Minister Revant Reddy will attend the Congress's Jai Bapu Jai Bhim Jai Samvidhan rally in Mao, Uttar Pradesh, along with Deputy Chief Minister Mallu Bhatti Vikramarka. The rally, organized to honor Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, promoting the Congress's social justice agenda, marks a significant political event ahead of upcoming elections. That's all for today. Stay connected for more updates. Thank you.